Meat. If you eat meat, how much meat should you eat? And I'd just like to address this. That's a common question sometimes that comes up. People that have decided to go on plant-based diets have often asked, well, if I was going to eat meat, how much should I eat it? When should I eat it? And I've kind of discovered a simple, I don't know if you want to call it method or idea, I guess, of a way to answer that or resolve this dilemma. Because let's face it, there's few people that are actually going to completely omit the consumption of animals in their diet completely for the rest of their life. Not to say that there isn't people that do that, but for the most part, your typical average person's going to have some animal food once in a while. So one of the things that I have kind of made up in my mind to help me through that process is to pick a couple or few days out of the year that I would allow myself to have a piece of meat or an egg or something like that, or some dairy. And an easy way to do that would be to pick a holiday. So maybe Thanksgiving and Christmas. Those are two holidays that I've kind of picked out of the year to allow myself to have a piece of meat or something like that I normally wouldn't have. And that's simply a good way to basically limit yourself, or to allow yourself to have meat if you're going to have it. You don't have to, but if you're with family, if you're with friends, and you want to have a piece of meat, go ahead, because it's not going to kill you. Having meat or something like that a couple or 3 times out of the year is a very, very small amount. I don't believe that would have any serious negative impacts on your health. So basically, just limit yourself to holidays or special occasions, and you should be fine. The real problem comes when people are consuming these things day in, day out, like 2 times a day. That's excessive. It really is excessive, and it should be actually fruits and vegetables that should be the high amount of your daily diet. You should be eating a lot of fruit and vegetables every day. So that's kind of the way that I approach the whole thing. If you're going to eat animals, how much should you eat them? On special occasions. And of course, that way you won't feel like, you're going crazy or anything like that. 'Cause some people feel like that, So hopefully that's kind of giving you guys an idea of kind of how you could go about it if you decided that you wanted to have some animal products. Of course, you don't have to. I'm just saying for those of you that do want to. And if you find that that's not enough, then have something maybe, once a month or twice a month. That's still not that much. So, but for the most part, I find that the less the better, and people that reverse and lose weight are ones that go on like raw fruit and vegetable diets. So just limit yourself, and don't feel like you have to deprive yourself on special holidays or whatever. You can have a piece of meat. It's not going to kill you. It really is not going to kill you. So with that, take care.